Hi Rebecca, so this is just a quick video on how to access the website and to make some simple text changes. So first of all, I've sent you across an email with a link and a username and a password. So if you click on the link, put in your username, which will need to be in capitals as it is on the email, pop in your password and then click sign in securely. That will take you a screen that looks like this. You could ignore everything on this screen. Just on the left hand side, you want to click where it says websites. Once you do that, a little thumbnail of your site appears, just click that. Then it brings up a little preview of the site on a laptop screen. Ignore that, scroll down, and then below you'll find Edit Website. Click on that. Basically, that will then load Bramble, which is the software that I've used to build your website. If you've got a fast connection, it will load pretty instantly, like it did just there. And if you're on a slower connection, it can take up to sort of 30 seconds for that to load. So first things first, what Bramble will do is it will start by loading your home page. So that's the page we're on here. There's two key things I want to talk to you about first before we get into anything else. The first thing is, and I'm not going to go anywhere near it, but up at the top of the screen here, just where my mouse is, there's a trash can icon. If you click that, it deletes the page, and that page is then no longer recoverable. So basically, don't go anywhere near the trash can at the top. I'm not quite sure why that button's there, because obviously the site is backed up, but that overrides the backup. So if you're on a page and you hit the trash can, that page is gone and I can't recover it. So the first tip is don't go anywhere near the trash can icon at the top of the screen. The second tip is you can always experiment, look around, play around with things, and as long as you don't publish the changes, then the site won't have been damaged at all. So for example, if I've made a mistake, I've deleted a whole section, I've got in a muddle, I'm not sure what I've done, as long as I don't publish the changes at the top, I can basically exit the browser and leave. I didn't publish the changes, so therefore the site, when I go back in, is all exactly as it was before. So that's just a couple of tips. Don't go near the trash can, and obviously if you're not sure what you've done, just don't publish the changes and just leave. If you don't publish the changes, next time you log in, it might say, do you want us to auto load the last save? Just put no, discard, because obviously if you make loads of mistakes and it auto saves, if you next time you log in, you want to revert to that autosave, that will be the autosave with the mistakes. So yeah, if you ever see a message like that, always click the discard button and just carry on as you are. A few other things then, there's lots of different things that appear twice and things you think, well, I'm not sure what that is, just basically ignore it. They're different elements of the site that are set up to appear on mobile, tablet, and the computer versions of the site. So anything that looks strange, don't worry about it, just skip past it and leave it as it is. You'll also see elements repeated again because that's the banner for the PC and the computer. That's the banner for the mobile phones. So if you see repeated elements, if you amend the top element text, you need to also amend the bottom element text as well so it all matches. Everything you come to, you scroll down and it highlights in green. So much like a Word document, you're able to then go in and edit each section, add text, delete text, add more things. Again, look out for things being repeated because again, we've got the same thing here. If you amend the text at the top, that's the computer version. Just if you do that, copy all the thing that you've done, paste it below, and then basically you've also amended the version for the mobile phone as well. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward, Bramble. I'm not going to cover images too much today. That would be something we probably need to look at separately. So for now, I just want to give you access to the site and the ability to make changes to the text. So yeah, everything you click, you're then able to edit. Another tip is don't change the fonts too much. I've had a few customers that have made fonts much bigger and change fonts, and that's fine, but obviously then there's the tablet and the computer and the mobile version. The fonts change on all three of those, so it might look great on the computer to change the fonts and make them huge, but on the mobile phone the fonts then become even bigger, and then on a small phone screen they don't look right. So at the moment everything's been tested and set up to work on every device, so I wouldn't play with the fonts too much. If that's something you want to explore, you can just let me know. But again, you've got the main boxes here that you're repeated below. So same thing, if you amend the coaching section with some new text, just copy it, come down to the section below, paste it in there as well. So it's the same on the mobile version as well. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Like I say, it will load with the home page. I'll just come out of that and go back in. And I'll show you how to navigate to other pages. So to get to other pages, you have up in this where it says index here, you click that, and every page then comes up. They're named fairly straightforward, to be honest, to make things easy. And you basically just click a page, for example, coaching. You're then able to edit the coaching page. You can change the order of images quite easily just by using the arrow. So if you decide, actually, I don't want that image here, I want that one to the left, you can move it around like that. And again, everything you highlight, you're then able to alter. So pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's basically, Bramble is designed to make it very easy for people to go in and make changes. So most of my customers are quite happy making text changes and doing that all by themselves. You have half an hour a month of free support from me as well for things that you can't do. So for example, a lot of people can't start a new page. They find that difficult, so they can use me for that, saying, could you start me a new page, and I'll send you some basic information. And obviously I can then start that page for them. They can go in and tweak it and add bits as they want to. And also images. Some people find that it's hard for them. If they don't have Photoshop, they can't stretch the images and resize them and make them fit the right areas. So again, if you're struggling with that, you can just email me. For example, 3 photos here that need replacing, you could just email me ones to replace, and I can just quickly do that for you. Because if they're 3 in a line and you upload them that are different sizes, suddenly the images don't line up, or one in the middle ends up smaller, and it can look a bit untidy. So if you get stuck with that, let me know. If you want to try and upload images, you can do that. You just click the photo and you click change image, and then you drag the new image onto there, and it will then bring that image in. So you can have an experiment if you want to, but if you get stuck or you find that difficult, just let me know. But yeah, hopefully that's just enough to get you started today. I'm sure there are other things you'll want to know how to do, and I can cover that in other videos if needs be. So main focus today was to get you access to the site, get you able to make simple text changes yourself should you want to do that. And if you need anything else, just let me know. Thanks for watching.